Trust that your inner yearning is real and express it. Alright? Don't worry about how it will look to others. You don't need their approval. Sensuality, strength, clarity, solitude. So there's an element here of going out alone. Alright, so I just did a quick spin of the Gothic deck and I got Divine Feminine in Fire. Nice. So this is a very versatile feminine energy. And I have a message here for the Divine Feminine, although it is a masculine energy read. Somebody here has turned down a Knight of Swords. It's upside down. Alright. She's told him, get lost. Alright, so the reason is because he's a penniless loser. 10 of Pentacles denotes to 1. He's always at ground level. He can't get ahead. And 2 of Wands, he wants to go into collaboration. And I'm getting it all blocked. It's all blocked. Alright, so the Queen of Wands does not trust someone that cannot put money away, or cannot invest, or buy a house, or does not know what the fuck they're doing with their money. Queen of Wands signal does not trust that at all. What's underneath? It's possible that it's actually a real love situation, but with the 9 of Cups here. But it's all blocked, see? Blocked. I don't want your love. I don't want you. I don't want you anywhere near me. You're just a compulsive loser. That's what I'm getting here. And Hermit, that's came up in my previous readings that I've just done. It's now in the gravity door. Alright. Hello and welcome to my channel, Electra Ladyland, and welcome back, any returning subscribers and viewers. Your love frequency is welcome on my channel. So I have good news today. One of my videos called Aquarius Uprising has been removed from the ban, and you can now go along and see Aquarius the Uprising, and I think that it is good timing because there's a lot going on in the world, people that are just saying enough, that we do not want to be censored, we do not want to be micromanaged, we do not want to be controlled, and we certainly do not want to see beautiful people and creatures and places that are being destroyed. Alright, let's get on with the reading. Today I'm doing the very final fire check-in. So we've got Sun in fire, we have Saturn traversing fire for the next 3 years, and the new moon in approximately a week will be in the fire sign Aries. So I'm just going to do a final check-in before I move on with Earth, and I'm looking forward to moving on with Earth. The Earth signs are a little bit calmer to read. So what's come up? Let's just get straight to it. Okay, so I've got masquerade. Alright, so there might be someone. Sorry, I've got the incense on and it's getting up my nose. So something here may be getting up your nose. Or someone. A masquerade is like someone pretending, or something pretending to be something that it isn't. Just operating on a deceitful signature, deceitful tone, hiding behind something, someone, and it's generally a fairly negative signature. It's not, the only time that it's ever positive is in an undercover situation where somebody's trying to do the right thing to uncover corruption or violence or cruelty. But on the whole, masquerade is uncomfortable. Getting a bit of an uncomfortable vibe from masquerade. So there could have been something here that may have been interfering with your energy, or someone that was working against you. Either way, it's a tricky signature to work with. So that's come up under the fire. So Sun, Saturn and new moon in fire. That's what's coming up. It's like there could be people or masquerading, or you've gone for a job or signed up with a service that just were masquerading it to be something else that they weren't. Generally speaking, it's to do with money. So I got these cards out yesterday, so I'm going to do a fresh check-in. But I've got spontaneous and intuitive creation, so there's some real spontaneity in the air. And Great Mystery wants to remind you that it's a blessing to be living on planet Earth. The sun comes for free. Alright? Sunlight comes for free on planet Earth, and we live on a planet that is bountiful with beautiful creatures and plants. So not to forget that we are blessed. And change, well, that doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me to see the change card here. So I'm going to put them back, and then I'm going to get a freshen up. So in other decks, I looked at the Gothic. Okay, on the Gravity Door we've got fire, but the sun is also about contentment. So I'm not sure what's that to do with, but in my Kimkrans I've got five of earth. So this is for good or for ill. You may have been building something which you weren't sure was worth your time and energy, or assets, money. You may have been putting something in to something that you just decided, oh, I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if this is worth my time. So other signals I've got out are, of course, I've got the Emperor come out for Aries. That's goes without saying. I've got the Fool, that goes without saying. These are both Aries cards. So it's the strength, and it's the leader, and also the initiation. This is the Shoshun energy. When you start something, when you're beginning in something, often you have luck. And I've got 10 and 7 of swords. So what I do is get the common denominator. So 10 denotes the 1, so that's a resetting energy. So this could be taken as the, if this take this as number 1, this can be in the 8 of swords, which is also a change of mind. Or it can be 10 and 7 is 17, which denotes to 8. So I've got 8 all over this, and I got 8 out of one of the platonic solids as well. So things are on the move. Something is changing. Change is the constant, as in everything else is a variable. But change is the only thing that stays the same, if that makes sense. Change is the only thing that we can rely on. We can only rely on the fact that everything changes. Right, I just want to get a fresh signature. Yeah, so that's gone to the Gravity Door now. So there is actually a new. And I'll take it off the top. There is a new signal coming through. Well, I'm not surprised to see this here, fire. I could not make this up. Flame of inspiration. So you may have had a revelation, or someone or something may have inspired you somewhere along the line, and you are just getting into that frequency. And I also had a look at my Druid deck, my Celtic, for my UK subscribers. This is a more ancient code of religion, a code of learning. The Celtics were around long before the Romans invaded. Secret gnomes deep in the Welsh forests. Gnomes peek out from the groves of their secret space. They cheer gleefully while you walk past with your determined, passionate pace. Okay, so whatever the inspiration is, you're getting a little bit of support. And I've also got Otter, which I haven't looked up yet. Surrender. I'm getting the gist that whatever the inspiration is to run with it. 2 of Cups, yeah, because if you love doing something, it's not an effort. It's just you've got this natural affinity for it. If you're inspired by it. Too many people do things that they're not inspired about. And Great Mystery is saying that's a waste of energy. Sorry, I'm just drawn to the rose quartz at the moment. So that's heart energy. Yeah. And a little bit of turquoise. That's about communication. Alright, so I'm getting speak from the heart. Speak from the heart. That's what I'm getting. With the rose quartz and the, feeling the need to touch those crystals. Speak from the heart. Alright, can we have clarity on the signal, please, for the fire signs tetrahedron? That one wanted to come nose too. For the fire geometry tetrahedron, which is a masculine sign. We will be moving out of this masculinity within the next week. Okay? And we will be not so dominated by this fire energy. For good or for ill, with the Five of Pentacles, you're not sure if this new idea, this could be an offer. I don't have an offer card here, but it could be an offer to do something else. You're not sure if it's worth your time and energy. But the otter says, let go of trying to control it and actually just see what happens. Could be a new relationship. I've got flame of inspiration, which means somebody has become, or the collective may feel inspired to do something they love. Okay, I'm not getting anything from these cards, and that happens sometimes. Ten of Cups, I've got a reset to the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's starting something that is true to your passions. Actually, I think we'll read the flame of inspiration. Okay, if you are new to my channel, I use an ancient system of learning, the Platonic solids, which was developed by Plato after Euclid and Socrates, Greek philosophers, determined a measurement system called geometry, and it's measurement of the earth. Today we're doing the tetrahedron again, but we're moving out of that. The sun is moving out of that. Flame of inspiration, masquerade. Someone is concealing part of the truth, and it may be that you need to look beyond appearances and in order to see the real picture. There is deceit involved, but you have the capacity to defeat it, detect it even. You use your intuition and gut instincts. If you sense that something isn't right or feels unbelievable, then you must stop and trust your feelings. Do not proceed or be lured into somebody's trap. Just say thank you, but no thank you. So your affirmations today are, I trust my intuition and instinct. Thank you very much. I see through appearances, and I'm not convinced by yours, actually. I sense what is true and not true, and I am confident in my own judgment. Thanks all the same, but fuck along. Right, good. Dealt with that. In the Power Oracle, I have the Black Panther. So this is about following your passion. And with this inspiration signal, it's enhancing that ability to ask yourself, what makes me tick? What really drives me to get up in the morning? Black Panther is about passion, following passion, the winding road of your life with all its twists and turns, expected and unexpected, has brought you to this point. There's an urgent need that you're feeling in your bones and soul, and the need to express more and more fluently your truest self, your calling, your purpose in life, your inner core. It's so much safer and in some ways easier to deny yourself the fruits of following your true passion. But what if there's another way? That's the message that I'm getting through. What if there's another way of starving the corporation? How does one do that? Well, one seeks out other passionate, like-minded people, and then when there's a generation of inspiration, things start falling into place. People start turning up and say, oh, I know someone that will sponsor this. Give it a go. Allow yourself. Start thinking outside the box, because Great Mystery will recognise that that's where you want to put your energy, and the laws of attraction will start this generation process. Utterly passionate about it. It just can't help but to bring in more support.
I'm just going to look at the flame of inspiration. Alright, so we're closing out. Everything in the universe can be measured, and I use geometry. Sacred geometry is an ancient Greek system of learning. It is an ancient art. It is incredibly archaic form of mathematics. I hold infinite creative power. I am inspired by life. I keep an open mind and heart. I am open to new ideas. Always be open to new ideas. If people can't change, and I've had the change signal come up over and over and over, not just in this reading, in other readings, if people can't change and they're just stuck, their energy's stuck, it's a stuck, toxic mentality. I am in touch with my inner artist. Lovely. Alright, so this new inspiration might be something really artistic.
Everything in the universe can be measured in geometry. Use the code of platonic solids. We draw a close to the tetrahedron energy. I hope that you've been able to garner some guidance, and we move into the earth energy.